my name is Liesel. Today we are going to work with shadows in Canva. Why shadows? Well, shadows are a great way to add some depth and perspective to your design. They can help an element stand out, and when it comes to your product images, it can help make your cutout images look more real. I'm going to show you 3 ways to create this shadow effect. So, if you're ready, come with me. Let's illustrate how to add some shadow to your text with this example. On this post, we've got a strawberry picture in the background and our wording in the front. So we will click on the text. Then this effects option will come up. We will click there, go to style. Currently there's none, and we are going to choose shadow. As soon as we do that, you will see that there are very light shadow appearing in white underneath this text. The first thing that I want to show you is to change the color of the shadow. So we will scroll down, go to color, click on the color box. And as soon as I click, for example, on the blue, you can see the shadow appear nicely. Black can also work. That coral red's quite nice. I'm going to go for this bright green today. Click out of the color box, back onto your style box, and let's see what we can do. So offset. Offset is how big your shadow is. So at the moment it is at 50, so I can make it smaller by dragging the circle to the left, and then you can basically not see it. And if I take it back to the right, it becomes bigger and bigger. Direction. Direction is where your shadow is falling. You can play around by dragging it from left to right, and there you can see as I do it how the shadow actually moves around. I want to leave it there. Blur. Blur is how bright your shadow would be. So will it be the strong one as it is now, or if I pull it to the right, it will actually become more of a glow. So let me show you. See, now it's more of a glow behind the word. I want to take it back to nearly the beginning. And transparency is the actual color that you chose, how bright it will show up. So if you take it back to 0, you will not see it. And if you pull it right over to the right, you will see the full color. So it will be at its strongest. I want to have it a little bit less. And there you go. Our text has a shadow. To illustrate the shadow underneath a picture or a product image, I will use this picture from Studio Herbs. I will leave the link for their Instagram in the description box below. They make the most amazing teas. Okay, so I've dragged this image onto my canvas. Now I'm first going to remove the background with Canva Pro, but if you don't have Canva Pro, you can just use remove.bg. It's really quick, fast, and effective. So let's do this first here in Canva. So you click on the image, we will go to Edit Photo, Tools, BG Remover. And there it's done. Couldn't be faster. And it looks great. So at the moment, this image it looks fantastic. But if we wanted to have a little bit more depth, we should add a shadow. So we will click on the image again, go to Edit Photo, scroll down to Effects, go to Shadows, choose Drop. So for those of you who've worked on Photoshop before, on Photoshop it's called Drop Shadow. Click on there. And then we will also have a few options what to do with the shadow. So we can make the shadow smaller or bigger. So there we go. By sliding the slider, we can blur it less or more. We can change the angle of the shadow, play around. Always make sure if you choose a specific angle to always use the same one for all your product images, so it will all look nice, neat, and in order and professional. So let's do this one at 55. You can also change the distance, so how far you want your image to be away from the shadow. I'm going to do it leave it at 50. Color, you can also change the color of the shadow. I prefer always a little bit of a lighter gray. That's nice. Okay. And then, of course, the intensity of the color. So if I slide it to the left, you won't be able to see it. And if I slide it to the right, it will be the full intensity of the color that we've just chosen here in the front. I wanted it a little bit lighter. And there you go. Our beautiful product image by Studio Herbs with a slight shadow in the background, ready to use. Okay, now for the third and the bonus way, how to add a shadow to an image in Canva. So I've got a blank page. Let's go to elements. I'm going to choose this delicious strawberry. So the first way we could do it was by going again to edit photo, scrolling down, shadows, adding our drop shadow, and then adjusting the shadow. But now I want to show you a different way. So let's remove that by going undo or Control Z. We will go to elements and you can search for shadow. See all. And it might not be so clear to you, but there's a lot of shadows here in this box. So for example, I've now chosen a round shadow, which I can place at the moment. It's on top of the strawberry. I want the shadow in the back. So let's go right click, layer, show layers, draw the shadow below the strawberry, and there we go. It's selected. So we can place the shadow wherever we want it behind the strawberry. Shall we choose a different one? Let's go again, shadow. Let's try this white one or this bright one. Make it a little bit bigger. Go again to layer, show layers. This previous one I want to delete and I want to pull this behind the strawberry. And what's cool with this one, you can actually change the color. So you see the little color block appeared. So let's click on that. Let's go down and maybe we can choose a different color that's part of the strawberry. Oh, let's have a look here. Oh, I like that soft pink. Okay. And there we go. There's another way to make your design more delicious. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something new. And if there's any other questions that you have about Canva or small business tips, let me know. Looking forward to see you next time. Thank you and bye-bye.